What is up, my story time peoples? How we doing today? Drop it right in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. I will respond, by the way. But I'm gonna hop right into this one. I got a good movie review for you. A real saucy, fun thriller. Thank you, Amazon Prime, for that. Appreciate it. Anyway, we have The Final. Just like, your final grade or your final exam in a class. Yeah, it's just the final from 2010. And this one's a little bit crazy. It's kind of like, these five nerdy sort of just picked on kids by these dumbass bullies decide to like get their revenge at the end of school and so I guess they're all seniors or something and they were gonna just throw a massive party. All right, so they're all like, yeah, let's do that and kill them all at this party to pay them back for the horrible high school experience they've given us. They've made our lives hell, stolen our stuff, bashed us up, beaten us to pulp. They were ready for some war, alright? So, in dives the characters as fun and fantastical as you want them to be. First, I'm gonna start here with some of the nerds. Alright, mostly the more prominent ones first, and then the sort of whatever last, alright? Now, the first one that I'd like to introduce, who's my favorite on this list, in no particular order really, but she's just number one in my book. I love her. She's like a little, female me in high school. She just looks like she's either ready to cut you or just covered in Hot Topic wear and shit from shows and you know, probably weird piercing that no one else has, you know what I'm saying? Right. All that. Alright, but she's the emo bitch, as they call her in the movie, which I love, and I'll put the little GIF thing that I found up here for you, okay? But that is gonna be my girl Emily. She's an enemy, alright, but she is one of the nerds who gets picked on. So she is one of the five, alright? So we got Emily. And she's my number one. Emily, love her. She's the emo bitch. And she means it. Alright? She ain't just playing all that MySpace game. She's actually ready to cut you. She's actually gonna cut. Like, that's my girl, Emily. Alright? By the way, this is all from Hun High School, which I just want to give a little bit of love from Baltimore, because, Hun. Nah. Anyway, alright, so we've also got Andy, alright? He's bullied a ton, whatever, but he's kind of the right hand man sort of dude, a little bit. We've also got Dane, who is the house owner and sort of the ringleader a little bit on a lot of this, because I guess it was sort of his idea, and then It just grew into their plan of let's do it. Yes, you know, we're gonna cut deep, be sliced. Mm, right. All right. So we've also got Ravi, who I feel is like the little like you know super scientist, awesome dude of the group. And yeah, he's just like I was in high school. He's kind of a wimp about shit. But it's like they kicked the shit out of this kid. I so he's taken some beatings and he says nothing. He will not respond. He won't care. He won't. He will literally just take it and go. So mad respect to Ravi. All right, because he knew he was going to be able to get his revenge. Which I love his suit, by the way. Not giving away all these spoilers just yet. I'm just giving you the characters, which is pretty fun. Okay. So there's three right there, right? Then we got just this Jack dude. I think it's him. I mean, they did a pretty bad job of like doing that like X-ray thing on Amazon Prime where like they would show you the characters in which scene, and I would just be like, these actors don't look like these people at all. It doesn't make any sense. Like, who the heck? But anyway, I'm just gonna roll with Jack because that was one of the names on there, and I just gave up after so many things. But you know, yeah, he was the nerdy dude who's always in the background. He doesn't really talk a lot, but he's like playing the banjo and like, you know, his suit's pretty creepy and he's kind of just like, the Reaper kind of dude. And he's like, going around just like out of nowhere, popping out the corner, like, yeah, I'm still here, motherfucker. Sorry for the language, YouTube, but this is kind of a cray movie and it was an R rating. So, kids, go to bed. You ain't down for this one. This 93-minute fest is not your game, guys. But the adults, y'all are gonna have some fun with this. Right. So there was like one other one, and I'm trying to think of his name. Like, I really can't think of it, but like, there's one other nerd that's like really insignificant that's just in the background. He really has nothing to do with much. It was kind of just like whatever. So I can't remember his name. If anyone can, drop it in the comments, please. Please, pretty please. Drop it in the comments, even leave me some hate mail. Some saucy hate mail. Alright. Just as we're getting saucy, we have a few others we need to name because I just love these characters. They were wonderful little what the heck, kind of nice surprise kind of characters, you know what I mean? Some horror movies have those. It's like Halloween, you know what I mean? Especially Halloween Kills. Dang, man, it had great characters going in that movie, man. Only thing it was missing was like Josh Hartnett. And it's like, what's up with that? Alright, y'all could have even tried to top H2O, but you didn't. But anyway, back to The final from 2010. So, I got you the nerds, alright? Even the one unknown dude who's just whatever, like, I don't know, he's just part of their crew, and, like, uh, he's just there. And I guess he gets bullied and stuff. But Dane is like the Dane dude is like the main character, like the main head honcho of their group, kind of leading things, and they have this friend who's popular also, but he doesn't agree with the hazing and the torturing of people, and he even stands up for them sometimes, so they're trying to not have him end up at the party, but you'll see, he does, and that's a dilemma. Y'all are gonna enjoy some shit, but it's just funny. I like this guy. His name was Curtis. He was the greatest, you know, little underdog, random character out of nowhere. That's just great. Uh, I mean, it's not even a surprise. They plant him. You know what I mean? Like right at the beginning. But gotta give a little tiny Cassie credit just to the creepy neighbor dude on like the next farmland over or whatever, who was like, some crazy dude who was in Nam and all this, like, bizarro, like, I don't know, just crazy, you know, ex army dude. And he's like, helping them think of like how to cover up landmines and bear traps and shit. You're just kind of like, what? Okay, like, why? But, you know, all right. So I gave you the nerds, all right? But now, some of the popular kids, all right? Especially, I'll start with the three. What did I write down? Evil popular sluts, because they really are. Like, they're very bizarre, but I'll get there, all right? So, we've got Kelly, all right? And yeah, she's a little bit of what you might think, all right? Now, I have a few Kellys in my life that I actually love and are cool peeps, alright? But, like, there's a lot of bad Kellys out there. I'm sorry. There's just, it is with, like, almost, you know, 60 or something percent of people's names. I don't know. But, alright. So, Kelly's just like, she never shuts up. It's just like, who fed this girl like so much Adderall today that she's just flying off the walls? Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But then we get to Heather, who, I mean, she seems like she's intellectual and like not, the dumb one of them all, but she is. And, she's in a relationship and stuff, and like, I don't know, that's part of this funny thing. But then we get to the train wreck. I mean, the train wreck of train wrecks. I mean, this girl is probably on coke. I don't even know what's going on. She must be eating Ritalin like it's nothing all day or something. She doesn't shut up, right? It's Bridget, right? And she's always connected to like every other freaking character. It's so weird. Like, why is this Bridget girl this important? You know? Anyway, she's dating some other popular dude who does a lot of the hazing and like the, you know, bullying and whatnot that goes on to the nerds and stuff. So like that's Bradley. Alright. And yeah, there might be something about them having to play a little would you rather kind of game where they be slicing some fingers and stuff. It's kind of yeah. But the gore fest is like, whoa. Yeah, yeah, I know. But it's fun. Alright. Anyway, obviously I need to get a seat like, way bigger because like this mic is huge, but y'all love it and it's like beautiful. So whatever. Sorry. So it was Kelly, Bridget, and Hep. And then like the nerds obviously drug them at the party. So all the popular kids pass out, and then they get to chain them up and tie them up and all that stuff. And you have to figure out what happens. Like it's just cray. It is pretty cray. So I love y'all. It's story time. I gotta dip out of here, but don't don't just watch this and then be like, oh yeah, blah blah. No, I want you to go watch the movie, all right? So look up The Final from 2010, all right? And watch it. It's not that hard. Like it's a good movie. Throw it on in the background, whatever. But you'll see what I mean, and you'll see why I give it 2 thumbs up, all right? So, peace.